from Atlanta, Georgia. Beautiful, wonderfully made by God. Welcome to the Big Show.
Hello to all my uniques out there. This is your favorite girl, Akudo. Welcome to another video. To all my returning subscribers, hello, welcome back. For those of you that are not part of my family, what are you waiting for? You watch all the videos, you might as well come join us. You see that red button right there that says subscribe? Click on that button. Wait for the notification bell. Click on that one too, so you will be the first to see my videos once they drop. Now let's jump right into it. From the title, is cancel culture right or wrong? All right, let's dive into it. Before we go any further, let me get the Google simple definition of cancel culture, okay? Before we get into the video. The first definition is cancel culture or call out culture is a modern form of ostracism in which someone is thrust out of social or professional circle. So it is a form of ostracizing somebody from social or professional circles, whether it be online, social media, or in person. Those subject to this ostracization or ostracism are said to have been cancelled. Another definition here says the Urban Dictionary defines cancel culture as a modern internet phenomenon where a person is ejected from influence or fame by questionable actions caused by a critical mass of people who are quick to judge and slow to question. So from these two definitions, it says cancel culture is when somebody is being ostracized, being isolated, being removed or taken away from the society, the professionally or socially. It can be through social media, it can be through your workplace, it can be done to you in person. And anybody that this behavior or this action is being taken on, you can say that person has been canceled. So today I want us to talk about cancel culture. Do you think it is right to cancel everybody that have behaved badly? Or do you think we should call it maybe consequence culture, where you are accountable for your actions? And if there is a for every action, there is a consequence. So if you did it, if you did the time, if how do they say it? If you did the crime, then you pay the time, okay? So then you do the time, okay? So that's what I want to say. So how do you come out and say, okay, this person is cancelled or this other person is cancelled? So in our little layman, idea of what we call cancel culture, this is when you tell, people have, oh, she has been cancelled. Oh, she has been cancelled, maybe due to their action or what they did. And we say, professionally, you are not accepted anymore. Socially, we don't want to hear from you anymore and stuff like that. But let us be real. Sometimes do we go overboard? You see, the second definition say it is caused by a critical mass of people who are quick to judge and slow to question. Sometimes do we jump on that immediately because is what is happening? Do we ask questions to find out really? Sometimes we just want to cancel people for what they did in their past. Remember, your past is meant to be a teaching tool for you. So what I did in the past, mistakes I made in the past, things I said in the past when I was younger. Remember the key word, I was younger. Now I'm older, I'm more matured, I understand things better. Why do you want to cancel people now for what they did when they were in their teens? We were all young once in a while, and we did things without thinking. We acted in a way that we will be ashamed of right now. That is where the problem lies. Should we cancel people right now for what they did and hold them accountable for it? Or should we go all the way back to what they did years and years ago and bring it up now and cancel them? I want to share this video with you guys. I want you to listen to what the former president Barack Obama said about this. So I would love you to listen to this, okay? Let me share my screen. Hold on a second. Let me share the screen so you can hear what he said, and then we can go from there. Okay, let's hear what he said about the dangers of cancel culture. Okay, let's listen to this. Hold on a second, just for a little while. Let's listen to this.
That a lot of the dangers of cancel culture, and we're just going to be condemning people all the time. At least among my daughters, that they'll acknowledge that sometimes among their peer group or in college campuses, you'll see folks going overboard. But they have a pretty good sense of look, we don't expect everybody to be perfect. We don't expect everybody to be politically correct all the time, but we are going to call out institutions or individuals if they are being cruel, if they are discriminating against people. We do want to raise awareness.
Let's go back to where we were before. All right. So you guys had that. That is our, former president Barack Obama, what he said about cancel culture. Even us, with that cancel culture does not mean you cancel everything. But we are trying to call out those things, people that are cruel, if people are being discriminated against, if you are a boss and you're not treating people that are working for you right, if you are, when you do stuff, we call you out. We say, no, this behavior is wrong. No, this behavior is not acceptable. No, this behavior, we are not going to tolerate it. We are not going to accept it. We are not going to live or move with it. Yes, we call you out. And if there are consequences attached to your action, then you will bear the consequences. You will bear the consequences of those actions. But the question, like he said, we do not expect people to be perfect. We are not perfect. We make mistakes. Just because you are not a politician or you're not a celebrity, some of us say worse things. I have written worse things on our Facebook pages. We have written worse things on Instagram, but because we are not popular, nobody knows us. So nobody is calling us out right now. And then maybe tomorrow, God forbid, you want to go into politics, or you become a big celebrity, or you become somebody that is important, that everybody looks up, then somebody that wants to challenge you, or somebody that feels you should not go for the position, or somebody that is struggling with you for that position, or anybody wants to go back and pull up things you posted when you were in 6th grade and then come today and say, oh no, we should cancel you. That's who you are. That's what you said. You were just 12. You were 13. There are things you didn't understand. The logical part of the brain that involves reasoning, you haven't even developed it. That starts in your 20s. So a 14, 15-year-old girl, and that's why I always tell everybody that want to listen, mind what you post on Facebook, mind what you post on your social media. Don't go let us join the Joneses, let us do like they're doing. You want to say stuff, you want to do stuff, and then you keep going, you want to do whatever you want to do, and then it will catch up with you. These days, the internet will look, internet will find, internet will search, they will research. If it takes them the whole day, they will find it, especially when you are now up there and they are now looking at you like, oh, your life is all this fairy tale, everything has worked out well for you. They want to bring out what you said before, and they want to cancel you. Like you saw from that clip, like you heard what the president said, the ex-president Barack Obama said. He said, we are not perfect. Even his daughters know that you don't have to cancel what, people, because they are not perfect. They will make mistakes. But we are here to call out when things are not going the right way. Discrimination, we call it out. When people are being cruel, we call it out. When people are trying to oppress others, we call it out. We call out the behavior. You are accountable for what you do. You are accountable for what you say. You are accountable of how you act. Those are your actions. Like I said in the beginning of this video, for every action, there is a consequence. As long as you did it, there is a consequence for that. But what we are trying to find out is it okay? I am asking you, my uniques, is it okay to go back to what people did? Now they are totally different. Some of these people, not every one of them, but some people, what they said, the way they thought, the way they saw things when they were younger, they don't even see things that way anymore. They don't even think like that anymore. Where is the power of change? For those of us that are Christians, we believe in once you give your life to Christ, you become a new creature. All things are passed away. Behold, all things have been made new. So does it mean that now that you're a child of God, now that you're a Christian, now that you're striving to live a godly life, now that you're trying through God's grace to be on the right path, is it fair for us to go back and pull up what you did when you didn't know Christ? My sisters, my brothers, come on, sit down, let's talk. I want us to sit down and think about it. Is it right for us to do that? I believe in cancel culture. Rather, I would prefer to call it, like I had some of the women on The View, they were saying it should be called consequence culture. For every action, there is a consequence. So what you did, this is the consequence of what you did. I think that one is better. But if we say cancel culture, what are you canceling people about? Are you canceling people for what they are doing right now? Then I think that's okay. Or are you canceling people for what they did 20 years ago, 30 years ago, 40 years ago? If they're still doing the same thing till today, then I might say, okay, cancel them. But if they have changed, they are new creatures. All things have passed away. New things have been made. Everything has been made new. My sister, my brother, do you think it's fair to hold them accountable for what they did when they were in grade school, what they did when they were in elementary school, what they did when they were in middle school? Now they are grown men in their 50s, 40s, 60s, 30s, and they have changed. Everything about their ideology, their perspective, their thinking, everything has changed. But we still want to hold them accountable for it. My sister, I need to hear your opinion. What's your opinion? Do you think cancel culture is good? Do you think it's bad? If you tell me it's good, can you please tell me some of the reasons why you believe we should continue it is good? If you say it's bad, can you also tell me some of the reasons why you think it is bad? And those of you that feel it is good to some extent, tell me why you think that. Do you believe certain things can be cancelled if it is still happening presently? But if it is something in the past, let us keep the past where it's supposed to be, in the past, and let it be a learning and a teaching tool for us, because we use our past to determine how we live now and how our future will be. We should not be dragging our past into our future and then punishing people in their future for what they did in their past. All right? That's just my 5 cents. Remember to share this video, give us a thumbs up. I need to hear from you. You are beautifully and wonderfully made by God. That is why you are unique. Be kind to yourself and to each other. Mwah! Bye-bye.